means the world to me, man. I haven't done it since I've been here, so to get back to where we belong and to bring our amazing fans that opportunity to cheer for us, deep in the playoffs.
That was the first thing we talked about was, we got bigger aspirations, and the playoffs is the first step. You got to get to the tournament before you go in the tournament, and step in the right direction for real.
What a time to be a Colorado sports fan. On Saturday night, we saw Travis Hunter take home the Heisman Trophy, and on Sunday, the Denver Broncos are now just one win away from making the playoffs for the first time in 9 seasons.
Yeah, you can hear those guys talking about it in the locker room, right? This means so much to so many of these guys who have been here year after year, missing out on the postseason, especially the way it happened last year. But what a game out here tonight, Corey. The defense really stepped up when they needed to.
And another player who has stepped up his game throughout this season has been Nick Bonito. 11 sacks. How about now 2 defensive touchdowns? Should have 2 pick sixes. We talked about this defensive line, Jess, early in the season, how they're like the no-name defense. Well, Nick Bonito is making a name for himself now.
It was kind of a slow developing play, so I knew something was kind of weird. The receiver usually doesn't go catch screens like that. Once I see AR kind of like just drifting in the back a little bit, I was like, let me just go try and break on it, and then I ended up getting it. So
He's having a good year. Everything is pointing in the direction of hopefully defensive player of the year for him, and much deserved, and hopefully he gives me some of his new money he gets.
A big point of emphasis this week, Jess, was who was going to fill in for Riley Moss after struggling against the Browns. Well, I think the Broncos got that answer on Sunday.
Yeah, well, we saw Levi Wallace as an inactive going into this game, so there was a big question mark. But how about the rookie, Chris Abrams-Draine, making his first NFL start, a big PBU in the end zone. That was another big shift in this game where the Broncos defense stood tall. And Chris Abrams-Draine talked after the game about why he believes he belongs in the NFL and maybe even possibly as a starter moving forward.
I feel like I belong, but really it was just fun to be on the field playing with my teammates, to be honest. I just wanted to do whatever I could do to help this team win, to be honest.
Well, while the Broncos defense was forcing the Colts to punt, the Broncos had Marvin Mims back there, constantly putting this Broncos offense in great field position today.
He almost broke one for a touchdown there at the end, but the Broncos still getting the ball at the 15-yard line and scoring. But Sean Payton talked about the impact the special teams had, not only Mims, but Will Lutz as well.
We struggled to find any rhythm offensively. Certainly we turned it over, but we made enough plays in the second half. I thought the punt return game helped us. That was significant.
Now, the score might have been 31-13, but there was a lot of bad in this game. Actually, most of it was bad, Jess.
Yeah, the offense with a lot of missed opportunities, stalling many times in the first half. We're going to be talking about the things the Broncos need to clean up with a huge Thursday night football game coming up against the Chargers Thursday night.